Let me take it. You got it?
Go this way, right?
Which way? This way you want to go, right?
This way.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, do you have a microphone for him?
I think they have it up there already.
Okay, good, thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Andy Fisher, the General Manager at Morristown Landing, and we are deeply honored to welcome the Walk for Peace monks to Morristown Landing. Their journey represents something bigger than a single event. It represents intentional action toward unity and compassion. Morristown Landing exists to bring people together today, and today is a powerful example of that mission in action. Thank you to each and every one of you who helped make today possible, and we offer tremendous thank you to the monks for choosing their stop here at this location on their journey. At this time, I'd like to welcome Andrew Eller, the city manager, and present him with a Morristown pen as a token of our appreciation. And now I'd like to welcome Kinsey Mullins and Officer Howell to present a challenge coin on behalf of the Sheriff's Department. And now I'd like to introduce the Venerable Pinna Carta to the microphone.
Good afternoon, how are you? First of all, I pay respect to the managers and the owners of this place, and pay respect to the law enforcement. And thank you everyone for coming out this morning to wait for us. I saw one of the posts that my admin snapshot and then sent it to me. There's a couple of people take a snapshot of this building when it's still dark this morning, saying that I'm the first one here. Why do you have to come out that early? Oh, it was you? Yes. Thank you so much. That is so much love. But this morning, last night we arrived to our night location. It's like after 1 a.m. We arrived late and then we had a talk this morning. And so after that, we still have to wait for our bus. The driver had to take some rest. Therefore, we took the car here, trying to get here on time to see you all. I thought that after Washington D.C. and Maryland, we'll go and we will head back directly to Fort Worth, Texas. I didn't know that we have stopping points like this, and then until my journey coordinator told me, and so I say okay. And then when I came here, I see so many people waiting for us. It means that all of us willing to walk even after the journey in Washington D.C., right? So we will continue this walk until the end of our life. During this morning, there's one person asked me, can I conduct any class online or any sessions online every day so that everyone can join together and practice together? Would you like that to happen? And I say that I would try my best. I would try my best to arrange those times. And I know that, like I said, I don't want this journey to end just like that. This is something that is very important and is very meaningful for all human beings, for all of us. So I would love to have something continuously so that we can have those times together, to walk together, to bring peace to our life and to bring peace to this nation and the world. So I will try my best even after we get back to Fort Worth. And of course, when we got back to Fort Worth, we have the Lunar New Year. After the Lunar New Year, we have the major event, international event in May. So I will be super busy, but I will try my best, okay? No promise, but I will try my best. How many of us already practice mindfulness practicing? That's a lot. That is a lot. Thank you so much. How was it? Peaceful, hard? Of course, it is very hard. It's not something that we can achieve right away, right? That I said, this journey, we will have to walk up and down the hills. Our path will not be smooth and flat. We will encounter a lot of challenges, a lot of rocks and bushes and trees and bum and all those things along our way, our path, our road, our walk. But we just have to continue, keep on walking, don't give up. Never give it up, even though it's very tough. But that what makes us different from the other people. Like when I practiced at the beginning, I encountered a lot of challenges, a lot of problems for myself. Sleeping during the meditation. The mind is wandering around nonstop. All those things we have to face. We cannot escape, we cannot run away. Because they've been with us for a long time, so when there's right time, right conditions, they're gonna pop up, right? Our job is not to eliminate it, but our job is to acknowledge it. Our job is to observe it and acknowledge it. Then if we can continue doing that, we will be able to manage all those emotions and feelings, and we be able to stay focused within our breath. When we be able to stay focused within our breath, our life will be much, much better. Less struggle. Even if we have to struggle, it won't be that bad as before. It's because we are not mindful enough. When things happen to us, we suffer, we scare, we stress, all those things. But when we realize that everything's so impermanent, it comes and goes, we will not hold on into all those suffering. Instead, we just observe those things and acknowledge it, and it will vanish by itself. That is how we learn, that is how we practice right from the beginning, by observing the thought, acknowledging that thought, and bringing our concentration back to the breathing. We repeat doing that over and over each and every single time we practice. We train ourselves to have that new habit, not to live with the old habit anymore. And if we be able to do that every day, diligently, I promise you, you change your life will be changed. As a Buddhist monk, all of us here and many more, mindfulness is what we live with every day. We practice, we live with it, and that's why not many monks who react in a angry way, monks are saying we still as human beings, we still have defilements. As long as we practice, we manage it easier. If we don't practice, it's the same with everybody else. There will be monks react that way, but most of the monks, we practice a lot every day, so we react differently. And we are not that easy to be triggered. And we are not that easy to react the way that we used to. Before we ordained, we could react really badly. We could react quickly, very fast, with anger and hatred and all those things. But when we ordain, we have that key, we have that sword to chop off all those defilements. And that's what makes us different. And we keep in our rules and regulations. That is also supporting us on practicing meditation as well. So we are the same. If we be able to keep our morality, rule and regulations, stay away from doing unwholesome things, all those will support our practice. Because the more we commit into unwholesome deed, then our mind is going to keep wandering and suffer and regret. All those things will pop up in our head. And it's very difficult for us to move on. So we walked that far, 110 and 111 days now, trying to share the key of mindfulness, compassion, and loving kindness to all the people who meet along the road. and we didn't expect that much. Somehow it turned out way beyond my expectation. So many people coming out for this same mission, that is overwhelming. But at the same time, I understand and I feel sad is because as human beings, why do we have to suffer so much? And a lot of us cannot find a way out. We don't want to do like this, but we don't know how to get out of all those problems. And I'm grateful that I chose on this path, to walk on this path. And I am grateful that I meet all of you. When we meet like this, for us, we know, we understand that there's a connection between all of us in many lifetimes already. It's not coincidence. We have met many lifetimes, and now that we meet and continue walking together again. We have been walking in many lifetimes together. And this is the time we meet and walk together again to continue this mission until we complete it. And when will that be? This all depends on us. How much effort, how much energy that we're willing to put on. If we want to complete it as soon as possible, we put a lot more effort. With strong determination and patiently walking on this journey, it soon will be finished, accomplished. And this world will change, it will turn into a better place for all beings to live. But we do have to take that into action. We don't talk anymore. We have to do it. A lot of talking already, and we still struggle. We don't need to talk anymore. We just need to take that into action. Seriously. How many of us already write out the message, today is going to be my peaceful day? Okay, growing. Back then when I asked a crowd, thousands and thousands of people, and when I asked, I only see like 20 hands up. And now it's much more. It means that we take that seriously. I repeat that. It's very simple. Writing it down on a piece of paper sounds like this is something that is teenagers and kids do, not adults. But it's for all ages. It's very simple but very powerful when we give our hand and our mind a job pairing together. Okay? Remember that we are practicing mindfulness right now. That is why writing it down is a way to train ourselves to stay focused on one thing at a time. When our mind is doing just a thinking only, there will be a lot of different thoughts popping up, mixing it together. Now that we have two jobs to do, which is the hand and the mind pairing together, it's different, it makes a difference. We will be able to stay focused on this writing easily and strong. Okay? So writing it down, today is going to be my peaceful day. And then read it over and over with our eyes. Means that our eyes and our mind is pairing together at that time. After the hand. So it's pairing. Our eyes always looking out there for things. Many different things. Looking for something that is beautiful. Looking for something that is nice. That we always wanted to see. Right? And then looking at something that is not beautiful, looking at something that we don't like. And it's recorded all those reactions, all those things that we just like in our head, in our mind. So instead of letting our eyes look in all, with all those things, now we just look on those words that we are writing on that paper. Only that one thing, right? Today is going to be my peaceful day. Just look at it and read it over and over with our head. And then after that, read it out loud with our mouth. Now that the mouth is pairing with the mind, we have another job to do. Read it out loud. And so instead of saying all those bad things, saying all those unnecessary things, or singing or doing anything else with this mouth, now we always say this statement. A very beautiful statement and strong statement to change our life. So we just say in that statement only, right? When we don't have anything to do, when we don't have anything to do, when our mind is empty, when our mind is vacant, and our mind is have nothing to do and is always picking up different things, all those unnecessary things, all those bad thoughts and bad habits, we will pick up and think over, and then it makes this mouth to speak, to say something that is not necessary, that is hurtful. So instead of giving us that chance, now we don't give ourselves that chance anymore. Instead, giving ourselves a chance to read something better, to say something better, to start our day with. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Just say that. Very easy, right? But it's very powerful because we are training ourselves on every little thing. Remember, it always starts with every little thing. We don't have to think big. We don't have to do something that is really big. We don't have to. Just start our day with something small like that. And simple just like that. But if we can repeat it every day, it changes a lot. It changes our life. This is something that I practice. When I talk, when I say something, I practice those. And so after practicing it for a while, I see the benefits of it. And it's truly helping. It truly helped me to overcome a lot of things. As a monk's life, do you think that we are peace at all times? You think that we don't have any defilement or what? We have all kinds. Okay, we encounter a lot of things. And even more than lay life just like you. Because a lot of people come to us. Right? If we are not mindful, then we can't survive. Because we will be overwhelmed with all those things, all those problems from the others. Right? So we practice. We know how to purify our mind. And I encourage you all to practice the same way. To bring peace to ourselves. And don't waste our energy and effort on something else that is not needed anymore. We just have to do something better for our life before we die. Why do I have to say that thing all the time before we die? Because we will go there regardless if we want to or not. Right? We will have to go there. And we don't know when. The scariest thing is we don't know when. If we know, then we'd be able to prepare ourselves. But we don't. Something that has just come randomly, maybe in bed, maybe while we walk, maybe while we eat. It could come at any moment. And imagine when that moment comes and we have not carry with us, except suffering. Then we will continue to suffer within our next life. Why would we do that to ourselves? Because we will not, when we are not enlightened yet, we will still in this samsara, which is in this circle of life over and over and over. just like Aloka. For us, we look at him differently. He could be a monk in his past life. Because he's very clever, he's very smart. I'm telling you, he's super smart. But breaking his rules and regulations because of doing something. And now he's suffered with this form as an animal. And that is why I named him Aloga, means light. Hope it will find the light of wisdom to liberate all kind of sufferings. Us too, we will be wandering around in this circle of life, life after life, and we don't know which form we will be born into. We don't know. But at that moment, when before we pass away, that is very important to all of us. You know, when we die, before we die, we are the only one, the only person in this world can see our life, our next life. Just like a movie. In our mind and our heads, it's just like rewinding our whole life. What have we done, either bad or good? Which one is stronger? It will pop up in our head and it's just playing it, rewinding it just like a movie. If we committed into killing a lot of beings, and all those sound, all those crying sound boys and all those images that we've been doing, it just rewinding in our head. And that is the time when a lot of people, they ask for help and they cry and they yell, shout out loud and then doing all this, try to ask for help, to support from the others. But nobody understands, nobody knows about anything about it except that person. Is suffering before dying. If that person died at that moment, he or she will go directly to the next room, which is animal or hell. The four unwholesome realms, suffering realms, hell, animal realm, asura, veda, hungry ghosts. These we call the four bad realms. And human and heavens are the realms that we want it to be. We want to be born as human or even heaven. In our tradition, heaven is different. Many different levels of heavens, right? But when we go there, because we have such merit, we have a lot of merit. That's why we were reborn in heaven. But after enjoying in the heaven for a long time, when our lifespan is over, we go back and reborn into the different realms. Depends on our karma. That is in our tradition. So heaven is not final state, final destination, because we still born and reborn and reborn. So these 6 places where all beings will be reborn again and again, over and over, until we become enlightened. The place where we call Nirvana. That is the place where will be no more reborn, no more defilements, nothing else. That is in our traditions. So I'm sharing all this to let you know that regardless of our belief or our religion of practicing, we are not here trying to spread Buddhism or promote or convert anybody, but sharing all those to let you know we should do something better for ourselves before we die. Before we die, we should have something to bring with us, but not material. All these materialities will have to leave. We cannot carry all those with us. But what will come with us is either wholesome deed or unwholesome deed that will go with us continuously to the next life, or anywhere we go, it will come with us. So we should do something better before we pass away. That's why I always say, when I go to the funeral and people send a card saying rest in peace, And I keep asking myself, is it really rest in peace? You cannot rest in peace when you live a life suffering. Right? In order for us to rest in peace, we have to have a life with peace while we still survive, while we still alive. So practicing mindfulness to purify our mind, to manage all kind of emotions and feelings, to live a better life is what we really need right now. And for the rest of our life, that is how we create peace for us, our life and our family and our neighbors, our society and our nation and the world. Peace cannot begin when we always head out. Always begins from within, which is inside, when we look back and see ourselves, see our breath, feel our heartbeat. Just look back, take some time, reflect ourselves, feel it, see our breath, be mindful with it, then we will have peace. When I walk at the beginning, people thought that we are walking for the world peace. And then after listening to my talk, it's totally different. I mentioned this several times that we cannot change this world. There will be no world peace. But there will be world peace if all the people doing it together, not the venerable monks alone. It means that we have to walk on this path. It means to practice and walk together. The power of togetherness is very powerful. That could change a lot of things. Change our life, change this nation, change this world. So please practice diligently every single day. That is how we support our nation. That is how we support this world. And that is how we build a world for our future generations to live. That including ourselves. So how many of us willing to walk on this path for the rest of our life? All of us? Yes. So we have to walk every day, okay? Even though it's tough. Even though it's tough. But we have to walk on this. When we fall down, stand right up and walk again. Don't just lie there. Stand right up and walk again. If we could do that, our life is gonna change forever. Any question for me?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you please say more about the human responsibility towards all animals?
The human responsibility for all animals. In our traditions, no killing. In our tradition, one of the 5 rules and regulations is by refugees. No killing is one of the first ones. And it is very important that I talk one of my talks that I mentioned about Aloka again. Somehow a stray dog just following all the monks all the time, and now that he's become a world famous dog. And you spoil him. And so he definitely have a connection with us that I mentioned earlier. He probably be a monk before this form, right? So if you see any animal that just come to you from nowhere and then just stick with you, will not leave you, they probably one of our relatives in the past. Yes, it is, because how strange it is for the dog living in the street in India and now become a US citizen with a monk that he have never met before. And then when he don't see me, you can imagine he cry all day long. Wherever he go, even though many monks, he loves all monks, okay? But he enjoyed playing with all the monks. but he always remembers that his master is there and he needs to come with his master. That's our Loka. So, no killing is the rule. This is something that if we commit, then we have to pay for it. No one else can replace it, or no one else can suffer for that karma for us, right? So no killing is one of the rules in Buddhism. And if we live in this world all life, because they also afraid of death, dying, they also afraid of hurting, right? We are the same. Imagine if we happen to cut our finger. That feeling is very scary. Right? Animal the same. They scare too. That's why when you see it, our little guy is like that, but when I hold a stick and I look at him, I yell at him, he's scared. When I try to teach him something and he's not listening, I hold the stick and I teach him, he's scared. He tries to back up. Same thing as all animals. They're afraid too. They have that. It's just they cannot talk. They don't know what is right, what is wrong. They just survive like that. Imagine all the animals like dog, pets in United States is totally different. But in many different countries, they suffer a lot. They don't have food to eat. And lately, I mean, in the middle of the war, midway, I received many information from India saying that stray dog in India has been killed a lot, and asking me and Aloka to do something. And I said, we'll check on it. We'll see what we can do. But we should, I mean, regardless if they are our relatives or not, but they have a life. We should respect, we should give them that life, because we don't know when it's our turn. Could be us later, right? So always share love, because love and kindness is towards all beings, not just human beings. That is why I talk about loving kindness, because love and kindness has no boundaries. Yes. First of all, we have to have health-wise, and then be able to walk that far. To walk that far, I mean, our feet is really tough. So he's walking barefooted for 15 years. He walked everywhere, and it just shocked me when he entered into the DFW airport. And I come to pick him up and the team, and I saw him walking out barefoot out from that international airport, and I asked him, "They allow you to come like that?" And obviously they did. They allowed him to walk like that everywhere in any airport. And so when we select the monks, basically we send out the notification and invitation to the monks that first I have to know the monk. Secondly, I know that they be able to walk that far, because some of our monks already walk in India and Thailand a lot, and Laos too. So kind of selected a lot of considerations. And many other monks wanted to join too, but then we already stopped accepting more more monks to join. So that's why we only have 18 to 20, just that number only for this walk.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
In regards to meditation, do you always do the breath, or do you ever do a mantra type meditation, like general meditation?
Yes, ma'am. So the breathing is the main one. but we can also add mantra or let's say I always do at the beginning, I do Arahant. Arahant is one of the qualities of the Buddha. So when you breathe in, you can also recite Arahant or Buddha. Breathe out, To. When you breathe in, recite Buddha. Breathe out, recite To. Buddha, To, Buddha, To. Along with our breath, silently, just like that. The way of doing that is to help us, meditation is very boring. When we have to make ourselves sit there for hours to concentrate on just one thing is super boring. When our mind is very active, this mind is super active and this mind doesn't want to stay at one place doing one thing. That's why we always multitasking ourselves, right? And so adding more job for this mind to do. This, along with the reciting of the Buddha Toll, 2 jobs. So the mind have more things to do, we be able to stay focused more. Or we can also do the counting. Breathe in, count 1, breathe out, count 1, in, count 2, out 2, in 3, out 3, in 4, out 4, in 5, out 5, and then reset from 1 1 to 6 6, and then over again 1 1 to 7 7, 1 1 to 8 8, 1 1 to 9 9, and 1 1 to 10 10, and then start it over from 1 to 5. Let's say when we breathe in, we count 1, out count 1, in count 3, out count 3. As about the 2? Okay, thank you. It means we miscount. It means that we are not concentrating. When we are not concentrating, that's why we miss the number. Okay? So that is when you have to start over from 1 1 again until you get it right. That is how we support our concentration to stay focused. As long as when you count 1 1 and then you jump to 10 10, there's something wrong in between. Alright? So start over again from 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4, 5 5. Yes.
Question. In the 2,300 miles that you've walked, what did you learn about our country and all the people who came out?
I learned that I mentioned that I feel sad at some point that people are suffering too much, a lot, and we all need help. And I, along with all the venerable monks, we couldn't do much. We couldn't do much. I wish that we be able to do more, but there's a lot of things that we cannot. And time and everything and effort, unfortunately we have to stop at 109 days. But then, thank you. And I have learned that it means that we truly need to continue doing this over and over. And I truly hope that all the people who came out for this mission will not give up on trying to practice mindfulness and loving kindness and compassion. As long as this much of people practice, I believe with this power and with this positive energy will spread out very quick and very fast. Just like this movement, it spread very fast and very quick to the point that way beyond my expectation that I said. I never expect this much of crowd, and I never expect myself standing in front of thousands and thousands of people to talk every day. And millions of people join in to support this mission. So I truly believe with the power of all of us here and many more, one day this world, this nation will change. But we have to practice every day. We have to walk every day in order for this to happen. Thank you, ma'am.
I have a question. At any point during your journey, did you start to lose motivation? And if so, what did you do to regain that motivation?
never happened that way. There are days that we are very exhausted, yes. Many days that we are exhausted. But losing motivation and thinking of giving up is something that is not with us. Because this path we chose, no one forcing us to walk on this path. We chose on our own, right? And by seeing so much sufferings around us, like I said, that is why I choose to walk on this journey, walk for peace, because of seeing so much sufferings around me. And then when we walk, all those thinking shown along the road and gatherings like this is even motivate me to continue and continue walking forward. So giving up and no motivation is something that's not with us. But if we have those, then please think of yourself, think of loving yourself more, because without loving yourself, it's going to be very hard. No one in this world loves us more than ourselves. Love ourselves and do something better instead of something that is unwholesome.
I have a question. How did you decide on the particular route that you took from Texas to DC, and why that particular time of the year? I mean, it was pretty brutal with the cold.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. So when I decided to walk on this route, a lot of people ask me, where are you going? I say, what's in DC? And they laugh at me and they say, you know that you walk on the wrong direction, right? I say, yes, I understand. But this is the path that I chose. So initially we walked round trip to Washington DC and then walk back. It's because of my mileage that I calculated wrong. After my member told me that, and then I decided, okay, just one round, one round, just one way only. And so, but we already decided to walk towards this state. And at the beginning, many people warned me, you know, walking on this route and going through all these states is very difficult, right? I say, why? They say that it's because of religions-wise and then politics things and stuff like that. I say, it's okay. I'm not walking to do anything. I'm just walking to raise awareness of peace to the people who I will be meeting along with. So it really doesn't matter. And obviously it did. It showed me that people along the road showed me love, a lot of love. Along with that, there are people protesting. Along with that, people cursing at us and then shout at us and yell at us. But all those, it's okay. Because this life, I say, we cannot expect our path to be smooth and flat. We should have to take everything in as long as we know how to manage our emotion and feelings. As long as we know how to react to those things. That I say, because they are suffering because of defilement. That's why they say the thing they say, they do the thing they do. They are suffering. Why do we need to add more suffering to them? When we are talking about mindfulness, when we talk about compassion and loving kindness, so we should share loving kindness to all those people who have a lot of things in their mind. That's why they say and they do the thing they say and they do, right? So for that reason, I just take on this journey and walk without any hesitation, and walk like that. Even if we have to sacrifice our life, we happy to, because when, like I say, if we know that this path, this thing we do, bring benefits to ourselves and to many beings and many people, go for it. Go for it. It's okay. Once in a lifetime, we sacrifice something for the better for many people. Why not? Better than bringing suffering and tears to the world, right? So that's how I chose this path.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You said something in Pittsburgh, North Carolina about merit when I spoke to you there. Can you explain more about that?
Merit. So let's say today you came out this morning to listen to this talk, right? Standing in the cold and waiting for a long time for us. But patiently, well, your mind is still at peace right now? Okay. So when our mind is peaceful like that and we have patience and wait, in any condition we still be able to stay calm and patient like that, is cultivate merit. Our walk like this, every step, if we be able to focus on our breathing, as long as our mind is not defilement, not like bad thoughts or anything like that. And if as long as we walk with a good intent and good thoughts, every step cultivate merit. When you help anybody, when you try to do something better for yourself and the other, that is merit, that is cultivated. Everything you do, just like I said, it's very difficult for us to cultivate all those merit, okay? Also, it's very easy too. Get a jar, a glass jar, with a shield lid. Every day when you do something wholesome, anything wholesome, either listening to a talk, to motivate ourselves, helping the others, chanting, praying, meditating, all that thing as long as wholesome. Okay? Every time when you do something like that, just one thing, you drop into that jar one drop of water. Okay? Every good thing, every drop of water represents for one good thing. Every time when you do one good thing, drop into that jar one drop of water and to keep on collecting it just like that. But if someday, because of anger, because of delusion, we get angry and say something that's hurtful to the others and ourselves, do something that is hurtful and injure the others, it means you pour all those drops of water that you have been collected on the ground. You pour it all out on that ground and you cannot collect it back. It's very difficult for us to collect all those drops of water, but just because of defilement, just because of delusion, we ruin it all. It means that whatever we have done is still there with us. It's just that we break that section of the bridge for all the good things to come to us. Like when we want to cross the bridge has to be built from this side to that side, right? When we get angry and hatred and all those things, we collapse one of the section of the bridge so we cannot pass that bridge anymore. It means that we stop all those wholesome deeds and good karma to come to us. Instead, all the bad karma will come to us at that time. When the bad karma comes, it's not just one time. It comes one after another. You know why? It's because when our mind is have defilements, when our mind is in delusion, and that just attracts all the bad things to come up to us only. When we shift that mind, we change that mindset into something that is wholesome, acceptance, accept what we receiving, and then move on, and then breathe. We change that, then automatically it will stop all the bad things and start to build that section of the bridge for us again, for the wholesome things to come, for the wholesome deed that we have cultivated in the past to come to us again. But remember, very difficult for us to collect all those drops of water. Be mindful with it. Don't pour it on the ground. Okay?
I have a question. I saw where you said that you, when you were younger, that you spoke very little. So, were you saving up for the last 111 days? But, I mean, was it hard for you to talk every day? Was that part of your plan, that you would talk every day and talk so
That
much?
never been in my plan. Like I said, when I walk on this journey, hoping that there will people stop and pause and stop for us and look, hopefully that we can share a little bit, but not like this every day. Imagine I talk early in the morning until nighttime before bed. Every day like that. And I don't know how I get that energy. Really, I don't. Talking like that and walking at the same time, during the walk, I greet the people, may you be well, be happy, and be peaceful. I repeat that message everywhere I go, in every step. And then lunchtime I talk, nighttime I talk, and then interview, a lot of things. But all those wasn't my plan. It's just that it just come and then I just do it. And thanks to all of you because of you that giving me a chance to train myself to talk. Because at the temple I was hesitated to talk in English. I can talk in Vietnamese, which you don't understand. But talking in English is something that's different for me. But fortunately, within this journey, I be able to talk a lot, and I learn a lot too from talking.
You did amazing. Thank you so much.
You speak well.
Thank all of you.
I have a question.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Yoga or Tai Chi or anything to keep you limber or
As a Buddhist monk, we usually practice something that is like very sharp, like not type of yoga like yoga, but some type of movement that is suitable for the monk. And I do practice Tai Chi.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's a good one. Yes.
I answered this question before, our future generations. On this journey, I've seen a lot of kids and a lot of teenagers coming out for us, which make me really happy because they are our future. They could be the one who bring peace to the world, okay? But at the same time, it concerns me the way we teach our kids. It's because of technologies that you mentioned. Technologies nowadays way beyond, way up there, right? And it seems like it's out of control. Just when I walk along, there are so many phones pointing directly to my face when we walk. And that is how we live nowadays, with this smartphone everywhere. And sometimes we cannot survive without it. Sometimes when the internet is down, we suffer a lot. We call the internet company and complain one after another, and we yell at the customer service so much, right? Imagine if one day everything shut down. What can we do? Can we still survive? There's some days that I thought, we probably, when we rush out that door, we can forget our kids at home. It's okay for us, but then if you forgot your phone at home, you're gonna rush back to pick it up. It's really sad. And we live with that phone. Of course, that is the way of communicating with each other, but it's too much. We use it way too much and beyond what we need. We don't need to use that much, that we use it. Even this that I talk almost every talk, that we bring our phone to the toilet and talk. And play around with the phone in the toilet, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. When I go to the toilet and I hear on this side talking and on this side talking, and who is doing number one and number two for you? And I keep asking myself that question, why and how in the world you choose the toilet to be your secret place to talk with your lovers. But sadly, that is how we live now, even in public.
Listen, did you hear that?
When we do it number one, number two, the person who we talk over the phone, they could hear it. It seems like we don't care. no respect at all. Right? And so the teenagers, the kids nowadays, they're doing the same thing. They are doing the same thing, and they using social media way too much too. I know that this is very hard for all of us, but we do need to reflect this. We need to think again about this. We need to set a limit for our children, our kids. They growing up with all this technology will kill their mind. Ask yourself how many phone numbers that we can remember now.
Yeah, that's true.
Very few, 2 or 3 or 5 phone numbers. Versus back there, 15, 20 years ago when the pagers we still have some pagers. By that time, we still remember a lot of phone numbers, the whole phone book, maybe. And now that we don't remember, even a very simple math that our kids have to use a calculator in the phone to figure it out. And our mind, our brain is shrinking every day. Maybe in the future we just sitting there and waiting for food. Have I eaten yet? Things like that. If we keep living in the world like this, that's how we're gonna turn into. So try to stay away from technology as much as possible. At least you set a time limit for yourself and your kids. Maybe in the morning, that I said, before bed 1 hour, no phone. 1 hour before bed, no phone. Stay with your breath. When you wake up in the morning, our habit is to grab the phone again. Or you wake up in the middle of the night, you grab the phone and then you check with it and then you live with it and you could not go back to sleep. Now instead of doing that, change it. No phone before bed. When you wake up, if the alarm goes off, turn it off and then get up, but don't grab it or don't snooze it. Okay? No phone. And then make your bed. Make your bed. Kids, teenagers, this is a must. They have to make their bed. Don't do it for them. Don't do it for them. Let them have a chance to fix it. Let them do it. Train themselves how to have responsibility in the house and how to stay focused by doing all that thing, right? Make their bed, and then go to the bathroom. Again, no phone in the bathroom. After you come out, write out the message. Today is going to be my peaceful day on the paper, like I already said. And then after that, focus on breathing again. 1 hour before you have breakfast, maybe, and then have breakfast. After breakfast, during the breakfast, no phone either, because when eating, focus on eating. And then after breakfast, you're more than welcome to touch your loved one. It's okay. From there. Okay? We just have to change the way of living. Seriously, this is very important. If we could do that, I believe that our future generation will be better. Otherwise, I don't know which direction they will go. Seriously. We've been there, done that. We understand, right? So please think about it. And if you happen to lead your child, your children in that direction already, then please change it. Don't let them use the technologies. You have to set a limit for them. Train them while they're still young. It's better. Like us now, it's difficult to train because our bone is stiff now. Even though now we want to sit cross-legged to meditate, it's difficult, right? But the kid is suitable to do all this, so we should train them now. Okay, thank you.
I was just wondering, I know the weather got very brutal, of the wind and the cold and the snow, and some of you got sick. If all of you are well now.
Not all of us are well. We still have some still sneezing and coughing and cold, but we okay. We still be able to walk. So in any condition, we try our best to stand up and walk again. So we are good. Thank you for that thought. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Is it possible to mind bringing your baby?
So you can see? Oh, you just want pictures of Aloha. Okay, Aloha. Based on request, sir, please stay still.
Oh, he poses.
Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. All right, may you all be well, be happy, be peaceful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, one last thing. We'll pass out the peace bracelet for all of you. So that it reminds you that you need to be mindful. Okay, every time you look at it, it reminds you to be mindful that you have met the monks already. So walk with them. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's time for us to pass out the peace bracelet.
Can I say something really
Yes.
quick? And I was really happy bringing out Aloka and everything. But I've been here for about hanging out with this little guy. I don't know him. But he watches you every day online or on TV.
Yes.
And he didn't believe you were real. And then, like, he just thought it was something on TV.
Maybe yes.
Yes, go ahead. Anyways, he loves you and respects you and loves your Aloka, and I just learned this just from talking with him. Oh my God.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're gonna have to move back behind the barricade, please. You're gonna have to move back behind the barricade.
Hey, we're gonna keep this barrier right here.
Sidewalk or something. Thank you. All right, we need the sidewalk so they can come to the other side.
Thank you. No barrier.
One. Thank you.
Oops. Here, sweetheart.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for your work.
Thank you. Yes, you are. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. And yeah. Thank you so much.
If you
Appreciate
received the
it.
bracelets already, please make a way out for the people at the back and receive one as well. Thank you so much, everyone.
Just turn around right there. Thank you.
Push him off the sidewalk.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is mine. He's got a heart almost too, my little rescue. And then I brought my mom with me. She would have been, this is her birthday. She would have been 79 today. This is my kind of like a Luca. Yeah. But he's got the little heart. He does.
Will you bring Loco down?
Look.
Pet?
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Oh, you did? Oh. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Pleasure too.
Yeah, I just got to make a deposit.
That's just a little note, but thank you.
Luca. Hello. Hi.
Hey, Loco.
Hello.
A Loco.
Boy.
Hey, baby. Hey, listen. Good job, honey.
Good job.
Hey, so that little
Thank you,
I
Grandma.
just do something like that. Good job. Let her love it.
Right there.
I'm sorry. You're fine, thank you. Sorry.
I'll get behind you. Go right ahead.
Are you?
Are you going? Are you getting?
Here, baby. Mẹ khao vậy, mẹ khao vậy đấy. I need you to get off the sidewalk, please. You part of them, and you stay right there. You good. You good.
Thank you so much, Tennessee. Thank you so much for welcoming us. Morristown landing in Tennessee.
I could see one. Didn't it?
จะมาหาหมาเนี่ยที่มาเนี่ย
No, I'm good. I'm good right here. They had tail. I just saw the tail.
Day 75 at the church door. Thank you.
I think we got a lot.
So we're keeping my angle.
There's a back down here. They did already.
Be cool, on the car. Be cool.
What do you want to say?
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, what do you want to say?
I want to give him this, but I want to tell him that God has been trying to get his attention this whole time. And it's very, very important.
Just wait.
Please.
So we'll just Yes. Thank you. She left yesterday and she'll come back tomorrow.
Don't know where we're going.
Hi, Miss Judy. I love what you planned that way. Okay, yeah.
That lady?
Remember, we need to clean our mirror every day. Okay.
Your English is very well, but I would tell you to say Vietnamese language changes are much more
Check that.
It's hard to see this person. Thank you.
It's got personal bodyguards.
Thank you for coming tonight.
Can I?
นักข่าว
Back then when I started, I didn't know that people asked men of
พี่อยู่กับโลก้านี่ไงเดี๋ยวท่านก็โลก้าอยู่นี่ไงถ้าพี่อยู่เนี่ยเขาเสียงตรงนี้จะสวยมากพี่อยู่ข้างในแล้วพี่ออกมา
เรายืนไว้พอที่มากล้องใครหลังครับเนี่ยหรือใช่ต้องเคยไปฝั่ง
มีอะไรบ้างเลยนั่นเป็นหัวหน้าไงย้ายโอ้มีคนวาดรูปให้ด้วยดูจะได้ถ่ายรูปก็เก่งดีอ่ะเยี่ยกูแกไม่ถ่ายไงแม่ยืนหรือว่าแม่ยับแม่ยืนหันหน้ามาให้อุ้ดด้วนแม่หันหน้าเดี๋ยวได้แล้วเบี้ยโอ้เลยแม่เบี้ยโอ้เลย แม่พี่อยากไปให้ดูพ่ออยากหันมาเข้าไปแล้วยักษ์พักเม็ดนะแม่เตี้ยข้าวมัน
Thank you everyone for watching. I'm gonna stop right now. Thank you Morris Landing in Tennessee for hosting us. Here's one more.
No, mẹ đặt món đi.